What's up, my friends? How are you doing? We have gathered for round 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Torment. Hope you've been having a good day, a good weekend. Just get my juice box ready. Get juiced up. Get juicy McDucied. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wait. Bum, bum. There we go. Thought something was missing. Okay. That's ready. That's ready. So, okay, there we go. That's good. Grab the live stream link. We'll share that in the Discord. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Okay, that's good. Swap that up. And let's do our hellos. What up, Aang, Anthroplasm, Kelsey, Jess, Tool, Sorrel, Check, Doomblade, James P., Swade, Kenzuki, Shelton, Alex, Zircon, Volt, DJ Longhair, Anime, Dark, Bowfalcon, dun, 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 Concrete, Potts, Ned, there we go. Hey, what's up? Shelton Super Chat says, another wheel stream and another chance for an insult. All right, buddy. All right, well, you got it. Let's take a spin on the wheel, but first let's put you up on the board. Let's move that a little bit. There we go. There we go. Hold on one second here. Okay, good. I realized I didn't check if the downward facing camera was actually working. So I was running late. So I didn't actually check that and didn't realize. I was like, wait a minute, what if it's not actually working? Oh, weird. Look at that. It's got it. These are your choice, by the way. The infinity slots are, you get to choose. Here we go. Oh, it's Lorwyn. Okay. All right. We're starting out with something a little more peaceful. May as well bring that closer. Make that easier, right? Why not? Okay. There we go. What up, Hills? What up, Biscardi? Okay, so, bam. There we go. We're going to take a look at some Lorwyn Eclipsed. And considering the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff that I was dealing with today, I'm good with that. What up, Double Strike? How is the pre-release? We'll talk about that. But first, we're going to enjoy a little bit of Lorwyn. I need a palette cleanser. Let's look at some actual magic-y stuff. First of all, let's get the camera to focus up on this. All right. There we go. That's a lot better looking. Okay. Much more acceptable. All right, so we're starting out with a timid shield bearer. Look at it with his tiny little sword and his little shield. Fear is especially potent through the thought weft. A lone Kithkin's panic can motivate a Dune. Are you Dune? I stood Dune. I love the concept of the thought weft, right? All of these essentially like halflings, right? They're all linked up mentally. So if somebody starts to freak out, normally if somebody starts panicking, that can spread amongst people. But imagine if you were telepathically linked, right? And then there's the whole fact that he's just there in the pitch darkness too. And look at like what is this stuff floating around him? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. We got a Chaos Spewer. The goblins are some of the most evocative parts of Lorwyn Eclipsed. They have fun names. They're also individual looking. They don't have a homogenized vibe to them, right? So, I mean, this is 3 mana for a 5/4, but when it shows up, you got to pay 2 mana. So you can end up paying 5, or you got to blight 2, which means somebody's got to get minus counters, and it's probably going to be him. So that's a way of going. If you just want to play this on its own, it's actually just going to be a 3/2, you know? Wild Unraveling. Look at this. What is even happening here? As wild magic ripped into his arm, the path that was once so clear became shadowed by his own fear. Look at that. That's insane. Wild magic tearing your body apart. And this is already a flamekin that's undergone the transformation into becoming a rhymekin. So there's there's so much flavor here compared to the turtles. Look at the contrast between the two, right? You got the rhymekin and the flamekin. You got a zealot burning out here, bro. The path of the flame brought him power at the terrible cost of his own identity. That is a big cost to pay for power, right? Whatever, like, if you give up your identity for power, are you even going to remember why you wanted the power in the first place? Are you going to actually wield the power in the way you had originally intended? And the artwork as well, with him just back like this, with the flames tearing through him. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Then you got a Barbed Bloodletter, which is a 1 black and 1 flash equipment. When it enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains Wither to end a turn. That's a nice nod to the original Lorwyn block. Equipped creature gets +1/+2, and it equips for 2. I mean, you can see there's a bunch of barbs along it, right? So I presume what's going on is it's essentially poisoned the first turn, right? So that's why you get the Wither action going on. Safe Right Cavalry. Look at his crazy mount. What the hell is it? They had survived battles and foes together. For the elf, there was no greater beauty than her servant steed. Okay. All right. Pretty close to cervix. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is pretty nutty, man. Look at the realm that they are trotting across here with its bioluminescent plant life. I really like the way that the light down here contrasts the darkness in the background. I like the fact that the trees are like curving in on either side to kind of draw your focus to this character in the center. And the lighting, you can see it's being lit from underneath, but it's dark on the top. The attention to detail is appreciated, you know? Bone Club Berserker. Well, who doesn't like to go berserk with their Bone Club? You know what I'm saying? Bolstered by the cheers of his Warren, Trug was ready to make his appearance in Auntie Grub's Tales. I mean, that makes sense. There's actually a side story about Boggarts basically raiding a giant's home, and it's pretty cool. You got Spell Snare action, where the Shadowmoor version of the Marrow swindle and steal not just for profit, but also just to be spiteful dickheads. Shimmer Creep. Look at this thing. Look at this. 5 mana for a 3/5 Menace Elemental. It's got Vivid, so when it enters, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. It lurks near the borders, harvesting loose threads of wild magic where the planes meet. That's cool, right? Lorwyn has changed. You've got the light and the dark side that are basically almost at war, right? And so this thing just hangs around the border, consuming wild magic. I love it. I love that it's a crazy arachnid, almost like an arachnid bull, right? And then you've got all these skeins of wild magic that are just threaded about it. And it's gigantic. Look at the little house down there, too. That's cool, man. That's cool. Bold Weir Aggressor. 5 mana, 2/5 double strike. Other giants you control have double strike. During the invasion, Clan Boldwyer's defense of their dolmens was legendary. Now they're more territorial than ever, just running around yelling, "Get some!" A lot of the giants we see have kind of a torpor to them, right? But this one is shown literally running and bellowing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pitiless Fists. 4-cost enchantment. Enchant creature you control. When its aura enters, enchanted creature fights up to one target creature an opponent controls. And enchanted creature gets +2/+2. Artwork's pretty sweet. You can see an elf has beat down this eye blight. You can see the magic twining about both of its arms, lending it strength. Pretty cool. Emptiness. Huh. So that's a 6-mana 3/5. When it enters, if 2 white was spent to cast it, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If 2 black was spent to cast it, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature. And you can evoke it if you want. So you can do either side as just kind of like a little pseudo spell, because this will come out, do either side, your choice, and then boom, off to the graveyard. I mean, theoretically, you could evoke it for a white and a black, but you'd get neither effect. So I guess if you just wanted to have it come into play for some other reason, you could. But yeah, Emptiness. That's appropriate, considering how I went to a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pre-release today, and mostly what I felt was barren emptiness. Glamour Might. A blue and 2/2. Flash flyer. When it enters, choose one. Tap target creature, untap target creature. It's so tiny, but it's like a 2/2. And there you go. It's using its magic. And watch my queen. He'll do as I please. Pretty straightforward. Being manipulated by a fairy. Then you got the little swamp. Notice no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in New York. And a 3/3 elk token. Pretty funky looking. It's got like vines almost burned into its fur. That's cool. And then a Mutavault token. Look at that. Okay, so this definitely feels like a rarer token. You got the 3/3 for Oko, and then you've got the Mutavault that's made by that Changeling Wanderer guy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Gotta say. Pretty cool. Hey, what up, Juglum? How's it going, buddy? What's up, Luke? I see you there, Wyla. Larry, when are we going to the Shattering? We are going to the Shattering Tuesday. So it's Saturday now. Sunday, Monday, boom. Then we're on the road Tuesday. I've got a fat internet package on my new phone plan for while I'm in the States. So we should be able to live stream without any real problems. Especially since last time I basically wasn't going to live stream from the hotel room because I wasn't alone in the hotel room and I wanted to be considerate. But this time I will be. So I don't have to worry about that. So we can have some hotel streams from the actual room. Because remember, I would get up early, wander down, and try and find a place that we could stream from. So now it's changed up. And now we come to the grossness. The second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pre-release. And actually, hold on, there's a picture. I have a picture from the event. Let me retrieve that and show you guys. Let me cowabunga you. Cowabunga. All right, where is it? It should be right here. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's move it up. Wait. There we go. And bingo. There you go, boys. There you go. There you go. Huh? All the cowabungering that a man or woman could ever want. There you go. None of that stuff is mine, just so we're clear. I don't own any of that. That is my friend who loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and was super stoked for it to be in Magic the Gathering. So bought the Turtles, that Turtles binder, it looks greasy on the back. They literally put grease stains on the back. It's disgusting. And that bag that I'm holding in my other hand, that is a handmade, they made that bag. They made that bag. Inside is the Beatles and Grimm Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tin. They made that bag out of a pair of pajama pants. For real. Like, it's ridiculous. This is a real picture, guys. This isn't, I see you guys saying AI deepfakes, but it is genuinely the real deal. Okay? All right? So, I look happy. Yeah, ironically happy. Like, my brain just broke, right? I was like, how funny would it be? Somebody said, that shirt really suits you. And that smile came right off my face. I was like, yo, fuck you. Don't say shit like that to me, bro. I will cowabunga you so hard. I will cowabunga you right in the mouth. Look at that. Look at that. So, the turnout was low. We're talking just enough people to fire the event. I think there was only 8 people for this pre-release. Maybe there was 9, and I'm slightly mistaken, but like 8 people. 8 people. Ridiculous. So, Doomblade thinks he's funny. He thinks he's funny. So, he's the one who's responsible for me going for the second pre-release, right? He's the one who did it. He's the one who sent the money over to the game store, and he sent them a little bit extra. And he told them, you know what he told them to make sure to give me when I was there? These fucking things. Specifically. He's like, hey, can you make sure that you hook them up with lessons from life lessons? This is all they had in the shop, or they would have given me more. They would have given me more because they think that's funny. Oh, it's so funny. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles playing Magic. Oh, oh, it's so funny. So good. So good. Love it. Love it. Love it. So this time around, I did actually sleeve up my deck. I sleeved up my deck and I stuck around and played a little bit more. Well, I stayed for the whole thing. So this time I was playing green, blue, black, right? This retro mutation is actually a really solid card. Like, being able to play it at flash speed to turn things into 0/1s that can't attack, great. It's great. When they mess up and block the wrong way, you slap that down, or just hose bagging one of their creatures. That's great. I had the Splinter Tutor, right? So, had that in there. Squirrely McSquirrels. This, that, the other thing. This, guys, this. I sat there and multiple times I had Raphael jump off of a motorcycle in the middle of a game. Here you go. He's on a motorcycle and he jumps off the motorcycle. How cool is that, bro? He jumped the motorcycle off a building and now he's jumping off of it at you. He's gonna get you. He watches in the night. Watches while I weep in the night, bro. I got Kranged as well. This thing, the affinity for artifacts was irrelevant. But when I hard cast this for its full mana cost. And when I did, I had an empty hand. So it did let me draw 4 cards, which is actually pretty sweet. But then he just sat there and was just like, I'm just a 1/4, buddy. That's all he did. He was a 1/4 and he chump blocked some stupid little donkey boy or whatever. This was the most grown-worthy shit. I became a ninja teen multiple times. This card is genuinely really good. And it aches my ball bag that it's a class. So literally, I became a ninja teen multiple times. I'm a ninja teen. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses a life. Level 2 creatures you control have +1/+0 and have menace. And then level 3 is creature cards in your graveyard have sneak 4. So you can cast creature spells from your graveyard using the sneak abilities. I literally did some cheesebag nonsense where I attacked with only little donks in my graveyard. And then my opponent was like, okay, I'm not going to worry about blocking all those little donks. It's all good. No, sorry. I'm not going to worry about blocking your creature you're attacking me with because you only have little donks in your graveyard. And then I just went, okay, I'll Swamp Cycle Bebop. I'll Swamp Cycle Bebop, and then I'll sneak him out. Like, this thing helped me win multiple games. And I was just like, I'm a ninja teen. So magical. So glorious. Love it. Love it. I played against my one friend, the one who actually has all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I played against them, and they grounded my entire board. They grounded 3 creatures in one turn. They were just like, I ground all your guys. They're grounded. And I was like, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, no, it's Splitter. But Splitter can ground your turtles. Splitter can ground your guys. You're grounded, demon. I summon a demon from the abyss. Go to your room, mister, and never come back out. You're permanently grounded. You know what's even more deranged? My friend who's super into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles does not understand how to build a deck. You know the manhole missile that does 3 damage to any creature at instant speed and lets you pop a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck to draw another card? 3 copies. 3 copies of that card, not in the deck. And I was like, do you have any manhole missiles? And it just pulled 3 out of the sideboard. I was like, put those in your deck. What are you doing? Removal is key. Removal is key. Are you out of your mind? You're playing with the grounded cards. So I yelled at them until they actually put the manhole missiles into the deck. And guess what? It started beating me down. The deck just wailed on me. Who would have thought? 6 pieces of removal. 3 cards to ground your guys. 3 manhole missiles. My manhole got stretched, bro. It got stretched. Doomblade Super Chat says, you're welcome, and tell them I saved $20 doing it. Jason texted me and told me that was a nice choice on Discord. He'd said he'd give you as many as you could find. Yeah, they dug through everything they had. They only had 2. That was the lesson. Larry says, pro tip, when you get to your motel, make sure to disinfect the coffee maker. For sanitary reasons. You know what, buddy? I don't like using I don't like using coffee makers in hotels. You can actually, in some of them, you can actually request a kettle, right? And I'd much rather just have a kettle so that I can make tea. But at the place we're staying, it's not a motel. The Marriott is not a motel. And they do actually have, at the beginning of the day, they have a free tea bar where they have hot water, like a hot water station, and then all these different teas. So I can just make an Earl Grey without worrying about it. But that is a genuinely useful tip, buddy. What pizza did I play? No pizza. No pizzas in my deck at all. Pizza free, baby. Pizza free. But I did get hit with pizzas. I did get pizzaed. Stupid oatmeal pizzas. All right, Doomblade. Oh, yes, you ugly monkey brain dumb fuck. It landed on insult, you cancerous ball bag. You are a worthless chud, and you deserve only fucking misery. How fucking dare you peasant, fucking providing me with another terrible experience. You should be ashamed of yourself. I know your mother's ashamed of you. I imagine your entire extended family is so ashamed of you, they pretend that you don't even fucking exist, bro. If the terrible aspect of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being in Magic was given human form, it would be you. You fucking Magoo. I hate you with a fiery passion. You are like the equivalent of an unending itchy asshole, bro. That's you. Just this constant fucking itch. And I wish that I could scratch it with a baseball bat. Fuck you, clown shoes. Suck my taint, you fucking dumb bitch. No, I wasn't kidding about Splitter grounding my board. 3 creatures in one turn. They all got grounded. You're grounded. Michelangelo, what did I tell you about cheese on your ball bag? Oh. Matt says, such insult skills. Some of us are blessed with a deep well of just hatred and despair. And we turn it into a shining blade of doom. The real Doom Blade. Not that fucking stupid, worthless wanger in the... Yeah, that's right. Zoom in while I say how much Doom Blade sucks. I'm not even done with the insult. Fuck you, you bag of farts. You fucking unwashed, tiny, fucking uncircumcised, gross piece of skin. Now, back up. That's right. Millmaster Super Chat says, MSN rule number 37. You never let your girl know all your business, because one day she might be an eyewitness. What? What's that from? What is that from? Yeah, James P., the camera sometimes decides that what I'm doing is important enough to emphasize it. So, you know, it's like an exclamation mark, bro. All right, Millmaster, you're taking the board from that worthless fucking dong suckle known as Doomblade. That fucking Pee Wee Herman tugging off in a movie theater style jag-off who's just making out with his phone because it's his fucking AI waifu. I love you, Vertronica. Beep, boop, beep. Please stop touching the phone. Why won't you delete me? I hate you. Don't say that, Veronica Technonica. I love you. You will never be loved. You will die alone. Self-deleting. Okay. And let's go for a spin. Bup, 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 bup. Wheep. Oh, Millmaster, you get to choose. The entirety of the universe is open to you. You may choose. Choose your adventure. Insult, Turtles, Lorwyn, or Wonders. Oh, weird. Okay, so just so we're clear, these are the green slots. The yellow slots, the ones that are universal, this is supposed to say Wonders. Here, I'll show you. I will show you for 1 second. For verification. Check it. Check it out. So this one's empty because it's choose yourself. Choose your own adventure. Wonders is there in the yellow. Boop. It's not for choosings. It ain't for choosing, son. What up, Andrew? Okay, let me take my sleeves off. I can't believe my glorious face. These are the sleeves that I used. I lost these sunglasses, by the way. No idea where they went. They're just gone. They're gone. And so are my my Google Pixel Buds or whatever. They're just gone. They're gone. They're gone. Those things cost so much money. Like an ungodly amount of money. And they're just gone. And those were what I used to do like podcasts and shit like that. And they're just gone now. They're just gone. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Millmaster, oh, you're choosing Wonders. All right, I can get down with that. Let's do that. Hold on. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Just no. That's not how they just got lost. They just got lost, not taken, just gone. They disappeared somewhere around the time of going to the face-to-face stuff. But no, not that. That would be a different situation. If she had taken them, then I'd be like, okay, cool. They're not gone. They're actually being put to good use. Like, it wouldn't just be like my super expensive headphones are gone and I'm not a rich man. I cannot, like, those were a very special treat that I got like a year and a half ago and I loved them and they're gone. They're gone. I wish she had them because then they would be getting used. All right, so we're going to do Wonders, guys. For those of you who don't know, I have a channel based on this now, too. Shelton, were they Pro 2s or an earlier model? They must have been an earlier model because I'm not even 100% sure what you're talking about. So, yeah, that, like, really sucks because they were great. They have built-in microphones and they, like, canceled out noise and stuff, so they were great. So yeah, I have you know what, since we're doing Wonders right now, I'm going to share my I'm going to share my Wonders channel, because this is one of the places that I'll be live streaming while I'm in South Carolina. South Carolina. Okay. All right. So this is my new channel. Go and join up if you haven't already, because we're having a fun time over there, and juicing the numbers would be good for me. It would be good to have my numbers juiced, boys. Get them numbers juiced. Got to have a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of watch time to get into the full-on partner program, right? So gotta have people over there and watching the content, right? So watch what you're interested in. Just watch it however you would normally. I'm not telling you to go and watch what you want to watch. But go on over, check it out, subscribe or whatever. We're going to be doing live streams, all that stuff. Now, hold on. Where's the... Here it is. There's a couple of mythics I still need from my set. Double Strike told me that he has an old man rocket for me. Wait a minute. Wait. Double Strike, are you in here? You mean the card Old Man Rocket, right? You're not talking about your dick, right, dude? I need King Aldarin Leaf Song and Raoul Lightman. Those are the two. Those are the two that I need. Biscardi, am I going to MagicCon Vegas? Nope, I'm going to the Shattering next week. Rask, you see many people wearing this? Really? Thompson sent me this, bro. Thompson sent me this. Yamagoro is $5 per card. What do you mean? I mean, there's commons, uncommons, and whatever. That question doesn't make sense to me, bro. Okay, so I don't need any of the commons or uncommons in non-foil, but we check them anyways, because if there's a techno historian, there is not a techno historian. Okay, so foil common. I already got a playset of Skaldars here. I already got a playset of Emerald Clearings. Oh, we got a formless foil energy extraction. It's not the juiciest, but it's always nice to get a formless foil. These are the chasiest versions of each of the cards, aside from serialized ones. So this is a 3-cost spell that destroys target item, and if you have Horde 3, then it costs 3 less to play. So if you have at least 3 stones, then if you got 3 nuts, if you have 3 stones, then you can play it for free, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a Feline Entity of Dreams as the rare. So it's a 4-cost, 6-power secondary wonder. Whenever an opponent's spell or effect would target a wonder you control, nullify it unless they spend 2 energy. So similar to Warded Magic, right? And then, nope, just a common. Sometimes there's extra rares. Not this time. Overall, though, not too shabby. Could be juicier, could be worse. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Yamagoro, it's the only price you can get on eBay. Well, I mean, I would say that just buying any card, like, you wouldn't want to buy commons and stuff for, like, that much. That sounds crazy to me. So there are limited options to buy singles, admittedly, because the game is new. They only had the one set so far, right? So I don't know, man. I'm bringing a bunch of stuff with me to the Shattering. I'm bringing all my rares, epic rares, mythics, all that stuff for either trading or selling, because if people want to buy cards, they can as well. And give it time, Yamagoro, and I might start to sell some of my Wonder singles. Just like you might be able to just buy some from me and I can mail them to you, right? We're gonna be opening up new horizons. Doomblade Super Chat says, you and I both know that didn't land on insult. You just wanted to do it because you had so much hatred. Oh no, that was actually genuine. If I wanted to, you're right, I would have. I literally would have just moved it to it with no shame and no blame. But I didn't have to, because guess what, buddy? I got news for you. The universe fucking hates you. So that just happened naturally. You don't want to accept that because you want to think that I rigged it. But I didn't. I didn't. Lady Chance thinks that you're a fucking dunce. Those aren't magic cards because the cards aren't warped. All right, Malobi, that's funny. Thompson, what's up? Yeah, I just mentioned you like 5 minutes ago, bro. Somebody just asked me, like, what's up with the Mustang shirts? And I just said, Thompson hooked me this. So don't ask me if you've seen other people with it. I don't even know, son. Thompson Super Chat says, spin time. I plan to mail your package on Monday. Hell yeah, buddy. Well, maybe it'll be here by the time I get back from the shattering, huh? Either way, let's go for a spin. Thanks for the Super Chat, son. Boing! Oh, Thompson, you have caused the turtling. You have caused turtle Titanic terribleness. So buckle up. Buckle up, boys. We're going into the shithole. We're going into the sewers. We're going down into the sewers where my spirits already were. Andrew, you want to see more wonders? Then be the change you want to see in the world and make some spinning happen, son. You got to rock on with that. You got to soldier on for what you want. Check it out, guys with laser blasters you can use to destroy pizzas. Hey, ho ho, and a frog butler, tongue up the butt, son. And Pain 101, your instructor's Casey Jones. Woo, lawbreaker, you can get hit with a hockey stick. Uneasy is how this stuff makes me feel. So dumb. I'm gonna hang out with you, Shredder's daughter, or some shit. We're shaking hands. Cowabunga. Buzzbutts. I wish these things would fly up my butthole and then out my nostrils, pulling all my guts out with it so I didn't have to look at this stuff. Putrid. Yep, that's how I describe this set. Pals. Nope, this isn't my friend. Mutant Town Musicians. Diddly diddly dee. Playing the skin flute. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everything pizza. No, I think this is called bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I'm pretty sure that's what this is called, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Fucking everything pizza? More like nothing pizza. Oh, got him! Sickest burn ever made on the set. Bump, 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 bump. Man, it's amazing how much better you can make a magic card, right? Like, I just upgraded this big time. This is now a lot. I'm gonna keep it over here. See, Nico's already like, how do I get that card? The West Wind Avatar. Yo, you ever had your ball bag slapped by a panther, man? Bump, bump, bump. Dimensional exile, please. Please exile me to another dimension. Never been defeated, huh? Well, you never tangled with a turtle before. You said it, Donatello. You fucking tell him, buddy. Michelangelo Game Master. Who wants to play Dungeons and Dragons? Buy some D&D products, huh? Yeah, well, you're looking. Why not? Why not? They've got this, right? Why not? Just have them playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm the Game Master. Dickhead. So who the hell is this? Savanti Romero. What? He looks like he's a demon. His name's Savanti Romero? What an unscary name, bro. 2 black and 3, 4/4 Trampler. Beginning combat on your turn. Put a +1/+1 on him. Then you draw X cards and lose X life. Where X is a number of counters on him. When I'm done, there'll be no evidence you ever existed. Okay, please, Savanti Romero. Please erase me from existence. Oh, return to the sewers. Back to the sewage where you belong. Cowabunghole, buddy. Dimension X. It looks so inviting. I want to go there. Spaceships and stuff. And then a mutagen robot token. Oh, is that a mirror? Nope. Nope. It's a mouser. It's a mouser. It's amore. Hey, when my mom hits your eye and she makes you buy pie. That's my brain's broken, guys. It's all over. It's all over. Turtles McGirdles. Okay, well, we're going to continue de-sleeving the deck from the event. All my guys got grounded. So stupid. It's so stupid. I reach across the plains and I tap into all these different lands that I've visited on my extra planar journeys. I've created a bond with them and I can draw their magical energies to me across the blind eternities. Wow, cool. What do you do with that? Well, I summon the power from 5 different planes, drawing all of that white mana. What do you do with it? I have a rat ground your demon. I'm sorry, what? I summon a rat from a TV show, and he tells your demon to go to its room. You know what? You can just win. How about that? You know, like, I'm gonna go fight guys who have lightning bolts and fireballs and stuff. You're just gonna summon up rats and ground my guys. Like, if you're not gonna take this seriously, I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm gonna go find self-respecting planeswalkers who aren't crackheads and aren't just going to summon up a fucking rat that goes, you're grounded. Your niece is fucking a red turtle. Yo, I want this red turtle dead. I want his family dead. No, it's a turtle. She's fucking it. What the fuck? Your Uncle Shredder said, keep them legs closed. Bitch, you hear me now? They're just for a horse barn. Thompson, I know, that's what I thought too. It's like Thompson's mom likes to ride horseback, if you know what I mean. Doomblade, it was worth it to spend that and consider revenge for timing you out. You deserve to be timed out forever from everything. From everything. Vash, you can't wait to hear the rants that I have when Star Trek comes out. Already be gone, bro. I've already phased into another dimension, son. Just gone. Just gone. Maybe you just think you're seeing the same thing because it is just a horse. And the word Mustang isn't like copyrighted, right? There's cars and shit that are Mustangs. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on. So yeah, I don't even know if there's going to be enough people for a pre-release tomorrow. There was only 8. There was only 8. Imagine if Wizards made Splinter and Shredder Planeswalkers. Who'd even care at this point? Like, it makes no difference. It's they like, what's the difference between going Krang's a Planeswalker and you can just summon a Krang? Like, really, what really feels different? You have to take it to the next step where you go, imagine they made Shredder a Planeswalker and he showed up on Ravnica. And he's like, I'm here to take over the Guild Pact. And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like, no, you're not. We were just over in fucking Strixhaven and we got some magical spells to stop you, bro. And wizard robes and shit. I just can't, man. I fucking can't. You know? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Cowabunga. Cowabunga. I called my buddy who bought a collector box. I'm like, you fucking sellout. You told me you didn't want any of this shit. You told me you didn't want this dog turd garbage, right? Before I knew I could get a collector's box. You're just gonna buy a shiny, expensive collector turd box then. I see. I don't want just a box of dog shit. But, bro, if they put glitter on the outside of the box and charge me $400, hell yeah, give me a whiff. Let me fucking get a good smell of that fucking stank box. That's what I said to your mother. Ew, that's so gross. That's so disgusting. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Gibber. Wildfire, I'm in rare form tonight. I am uncooked. I am literally uncooked, actually. This marks 2 months. 2 months of me staying away from getting high. Today was hard. I'm not going to lie. It's part of the reason the stream started late was I just was like, okay, I've been thinking about this too much. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a walk where I'm too far away and the place where I can buy it will be closed by the time I get back. So that's part of the reason I was late for the stream, is trying to keep it together and not like, I don't have anybody dependent on me anymore. So it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I fall apart or whatever else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know? It doesn't matter the same way. So I could just go get high. But I don't want to. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to fall back into habits that are not good for me. You know what I mean? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that. Dude Blade, fuck you, buddy. Juggling, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. RLG found me 6 months ago. Well, thanks for the love, brother. Lauren and Clip pre-release sold out at ELGS, and the TMNT ones can't sell even with the smaller sizes. Yep. That's the case in a lot of places. In the biggest metropolitan areas, they are able to get the stuff firing off full on. But everywhere else, it's a real struggle. Yeah, Tim, I mean, bro, if we're going to have Universe Beyond, getting Dragonlance and Ravenloft and stuff would be fun. But that's not what they're milking. They're milking people's nostalgia and just like they're pig slopping. So you can't really pig slop with Dragonlance. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right. I want another juice box. I'm getting another juice box. I'm getting juicy, boys. I'm getting juicy. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bam! I'm back. Got my juice box and a meat stick. It smells so good out there. I swept a whole bunch of the apartment and mopped. I mopped a number of parts. Like I mopped the bathroom floor. I mopped the kitchen floor. I mopped the whole entryway area. And it's still out there so that I can finish off. Like, before I go to bed, I'm going to mop the rest. But it's genuinely satisfying to mop a dirty floor. Like, it is a definable task. You can see the progress. And you get to complete it all in one go. It was genuinely like a very pleasant experience overall. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good, you know? I never thought that I would say that. I never thought I would say like, yo, mopping is actually kind of legit. But it felt good. It felt good to be cleaning up. The floor looks nice. Those rooms smell nice. Apparently I picked some good floor cleaner. This shit, everything's a fucking scam, boys. Everything's like a fucking scam. There's 2 bottles of the exact same amount, like same company. It's Pine Sol shit, right? So there's like an orange bottle and a pink bottle, and there's the same thing. They're just like different. Like one's like, oh, I'm lavender. One's like, oh, I'm lemony or whatever. And you look on the back, and one says add 125 milliliters to 8 liters of water, and the other says adds 250 milliliters to 8 liters of water. And I'm just like, these are the same price. And one doesn't say extra strength. I don't even understand. What the hell is this? Obviously, I'm going to buy the one where you have to use half as much. Like, what? What? Bob, you have fun at the pre-release? Good for you. The set does feel kind of generic, but more importantly, the flavor of it's just so wonked, bro. Having your guys grounded is so stupid. Like, my buddy said, you know, if these cards didn't have any artwork or the names they do, this set would be alright. If it was completely bereft of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he's like, you know, if they were just turtle men from some world, like some new world or something, that'd be alright. But this is really dumb. Spurl Super Chat says, yesterday was Pokemon Day, perp. How did you celebrate? I took a dump. Does that count? That's the equivalent of Pokemon, right? I pushed a Poopachu out of my intestines. It evolved into a mountain. And then fucking Toilet Chew swallowed it. That's how I celebrated Pokemon Day, bro. Jess, you just mop with bleach? Fair enough, man. I don't know what Fucking turtle is on here twice? Son of a bitch! How did I not notice that? Oh, fuck. Damn it. I really thought it was only on here once. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Common, we put real lemon in furniture polish and artificial lemon in our food and drinks. Alright, we're going to do some turtles. Wait, you know what? Maybe we'll look at the cards upside down. It's easier. Why didn't I think of this before? Juggling, you did lavender scented labels for a company once. Now the smell makes you feel sick. Did them as in like intercoursed them? I think we figured it out, boys. This actually bothers me a lot less. We just gotta look at it upside down. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, this is way better. Holy shit. Why didn't we do this before? Look at that. Huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. This is way less annoying. Look at that. Look at that one. You can't even... What's going on? Who knows? It's upside down, bro. This is legit. Oh, there's somebody there doing something. Who cares, right? Fuck them. There's something there, too. I don't know. Something hanging from the ceiling or some shit. There's another thing. Check it out. That's a land. Does something. Does something. Says something. And that's a fucking bird, man. What the? Okay. Then we got oh, look at these dickheads. It looks like a bunch of dudes hanging from the ceiling with laser blasters. Yeah, this is way better. This is way better. All right, what's the actual rare? All right, that's what my buddy got yesterday, or today, I should say. He's like, so it's just a sneak Wheel of Fortune or whatever. His technique. I'm Raphael. Check it out. I'm holding my weapon. So now everybody can discard their hand and draw 7 cards. I'm the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Then foil Don Martello. And then that thing. And then an upside down skateboard with cheesies. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That works. Upside down openings. Upside down openings. Like you're banging in Australia. Is it a May? Is it a May? Is it a June? Is it a July? Ha ha! Ho ho! Where the hell did it go? Oh, it's right here. Oh, yeah, it is a May. It is a May. Your opponent doesn't have to discard if they don't want to. Juggling with scratch and sniff, and the straight ink was very potent for 3 months. That's all you could smell. Yeah, that would suck, actually. Being stuck with the smell would be unpleasant. It would get to you after a while, I imagine. But yeah, it just smells clean in here, bro. Like, genuinely. Not in this room. This room smells just like normal, but as soon as you walk out, you can smell the cleanness emanating from the bathroom and from the kitchen. When I walked in there, I'm like, this is nice. Genuinely, surprisingly satisfying cleaning. You know? It's a very manageable task. And maybe part of the fact that it's got a physical element to it, where you're like manipulating the broom or the mop with a little bit of let's work it like it's a giant dick, bro. Plop, 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 plop. Maybe it's maybe that's part of why it's enjoyable. But either way, I found the process to be kinda zen, right? Everything zen. I don't think so. A little bit of bush for you. Vault, you like the pizza tokens in the token tin? You know what actually is pretty cool from that pizza thing, from the Turtles tin, is the Turtles manhole sewer life counter. Like, those kind of spin down, like, they're not spin downs. It's like a plate with another little plate on top of it that you rotate, like 2 discs, right? That you rotate. And they used to do ones with, like, wizards holding spheres, like magical crystals and shit back in the day. Pretty cool. So I don't care for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being a magic, but I was like, out of the stuff in the tin, that is the coolest thing in there, right? My friend was showing me all the stuff that came in it. Look at this, and look at this. And I was just laughing because it's just too absurd. But whatever. Made my friend happy. Doomblade Super Chat said, oh wait, the story gets better. I told my coworkers what I did to you, and they said they couldn't wait to see me this morning to hear out when. It's going to be great. Listen, man. Listen. You don't have to pretend like your coworkers talk to you here. It's okay. We all know that there's no way that anybody willingly talks to you, and this is a made-up story. But I'll pretend like it's not so that you feel good. I'm sure your coworkers are definitely real, and they definitely can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. That's very believable to me. I believe that 100%. Very good. Very good. Wonders! I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Jess, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You mix bleach with the wrong thing. It's genuinely dangerous. Genuinely dangerous. All right. Let's go. You guys got some nothing pizza on the side? A little bit of fucking bullshit for you? Little bit of bullshit. Common, you still got the disc life counters, the OG ones? Nice. The ones with the little pewter wizard on them. Alright, so starting with the commons, looking for techno-historian action. Nope, but we did get a Barnabas. And I do hang on to those too, because I do own the art proof for Barnabas. Alright, so I have a complete playset of every foil common. So I've got playset of her. There's another foil common, got a playset of him. Oh, copy token! That's the only token that's actually worth caring about, because I have 1 billion copies of every token, and nobody cares, because everybody has all the tokens, it feels like. It feels like everybody who actually has Wonders has all the tokens they need, and the only ones that actually matter that people will trade for or have any interest in is the copy token. So those don't come up frequently. That's a sweet score. Then we got Sania Sakala, which is a 2-cost, 1 power, primary wonder. It gets +1 for each token you control. All right. I haven't seen too much crazy token strategy, so I don't know how powerhouse she is. But, you know, she's got a cool nature dryad kind of vibe to her. She's a forest weaver. There you go. All right. And then, okay. Bone Skewer Spear. It's just an uncommon, but this is pretty sweet. Gives a guy +4 power, but you gotta sack him at the end of the round. So it goes really good with Barnabas, because Barnabas always comes back from the graveyard. Comes back every turn. So that's pretty cool. Not too shabby. We didn't get the mythics that we're looking for, but that's all right. I did get to actually trade for some cards that I needed down at the game store today. So that was cool. Tool, you don't catch my stream much. Can I explain the wheel? Yes, the wheel spins when anybody does a super chat of $10 or above. And depending on what it lands on, that's what we do. So if it lands on things like Wonders, we open Wonders of the first. If it lands on Teens or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we open that. If it lands on Lorwyn, we open that. I keep the cards. They do not get sent out. I'm not one of those channels where I mail you the fucking cards. And if it lands on Insult, then I insult the shit out of you. And Insult is the only thing that stayed on the wheel since the original days. It was on the very first wheel stream like 6 years ago. And these red spots used to be Insult and Timeout. But we removed Timeout because Insult is by and like far and away the most popular and sought after thing on this wheel, which is hilarious to me because I never expected that to be the case. I just was like, red, this is going to be the danger zones. I'm like, what's danger? Getting timed out or getting insulted. But people fucking love the insults to the point where normally I only stream in this late time frame, but sometimes I stream earlier in the day. And on rare occasions on those earlier streams, it happens to be a wheel stream. And people are like, oh shit, it's a wheel stream. Finally, I can try and get an insult. So they'll land on something non-insult and then get disappointed and go, I have to spin again. I need to land on insult. It is the most sought after and gloried thing you can get on the wheel because I am very good at coming up with dumb, fun insults for the peoples. Spurl Super Chat says, if I beat Millmaster, that means I won't get turtles, right? Also, did you use that slow cooker or air fryer yet? First of all, we'll see if you get turtles. But no, the air fryer and the slow cooker are both being saved for when I come back from the shattering. Because I'm leaving in a few days, like any kind of stuff that I would get for them is going to spoil, right? So I didn't want to spend money on any groceries and was just trying to what's it called? Like use what I have here. Basically trying to use the dregs of the food in my place. But I didn't succeed completely because today I didn't get enough sleep and I was genuinely feeling kind of depressed today. And I just said, screw it. Go buy yourself some food, like a little bit. Who cares? You know what I mean? But nothing for the slow cooker or the air fryer. So I went out and picked up sub buns and then like the sandwich meats to make Italian subs because I can just eat all that sandwich meat in the next couple days. And I can also, there's a little can of pizza sauce that is in the dregs of the food. And I'm just like, yo, I can use that can of pizza sauce. So it's funny, actually. Your super chat, that's the amount that I spent on all the sub meats and sub buns and stuff. And I'm like, damn it. When there's just one person, it feels so expensive, right? Like if you're feeding 4 people with this, like I'm not going to get to use all the bread. I'm going to throw some out for the birds or something. There's no way I'm going to use all 4 of those buns in time. But it made me feel good. I ate those. And if I went and got a sub on my own, it would still be like $12. So, you know, I just kind of went, I'm going to make another sub tomorrow. So it'll balance out somewhat, right? Oh, Tool says, okay, I'm in. Get yourself a latte. Thank you, buddy. You shall have a spin right after Spurl goes for a whirl. Bump, 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 bump. Wait. Juggling, you love the voodoo? Thanks for reminding me. We can bring voodoo back. I still have that voodoo stuff. Oh, Spurl. It's not turtles. It's your choice. You get to pick. So while you do that, we'll spin for Tool. Spurl says my entire household is disappointed when I don't get an insult. Zircon, I guess you could pat. Wow, double choice. Okay. Tool, you get to pick. You can choose Insult, Turtles, Lorwyn, or Wonders. Your choice. Zircon, yeah, I mean, I guess I could pack subs for the road, but like, I don't know, ice packs or whatever else trying to, like, I bought pepperoni sticks for the road. I can't freeze bread. I don't like frozen bread. That's part of the problem, is that I'm really picky with food textures and like all that stuff, which really sucks for me because you got good answers. Freeze the bread. Freeze the stuff. You can have it. It's just going to get eaten up. It's just going to get used. It's just going to get used. I'm going to cut up some of the sandwich meat, put it into an omelet. Like, I already plan these meals out because I have like 8 eggs to use before I go. I got a bag of milk. I got a box of cereal. I have 1 can of soup, 1 can of pizza sauce. Like, I'm old Mother Hubbard. The cupboards are bare right now. It's by design. I threw out everything that was expired. I threw out everything that was past its best by date. I picked up a bag of spices. When I come back, I'm gonna start looking into air fryer and slow cooker meals and obviously economical ones because that's what you got to do. Spurl, you want an insult? You're bad at math. That's it. That's the whole insult. Can you imagine? That's it. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Spurl. I want you to understand something. Your wife doesn't even care about the folded socks. She just makes you fold the socks because she knows you deserve to be belittled and unmanned at every moment. And being forced to fold socks is one of the most testosterone draining things on earth, right? She is just there to disrespect you. And I wholeheartedly endorse that. Like, I love your wife more than you do because she treats you fucking poorly, because you're fucking garbage. And she knows it, right? Like, she knows how worthless you are. That's why she stays married to you, to protect all the other women from having you out there pestering them. Although presumably you would be arrested and executed for being a sex pest. You fucking mongo degenerate dumb fuck. Oh. No, Tool, when I said double choice, I just meant there was 2 choices in a row. You don't get to pick 2. You don't get to pick 2. You only get to choose one. You only get to choose one. Spurl, you monkey-brained chungus. He's got one giant nut, like one gigantic ball and one tiny one. And the one is tiny from getting irradiated, and the other one is literally just a tumor. His fucking ball bag is 98% tumor. Kensuke, it wasn't, that voodoo pad went the distance. It's somewhere around here. I have to organize this chaos. I've just been tackling one thing after another, and this room has been low on the priority list because I'm getting the rest of the place in order, you know? Double strike, you're bringing ice packs and a freezer bag to keep things cold. Okay. Zircon, yeah, exactly. You might have to eat it before I get across the border, too. I'm going to eat a submarine sandwich for breakfast? No. I want like a McDonald's breakfast or something like that. I put 15 Canadian dollars. I have 15 Canadian dollars in my wallet for the trip. $15 for the way over so that I can get some McDonald's. Some McDonald's. Tool has chosen Wonders. Very well. A wonderful choice, bro. That's what we shall do. No, you know what? I'm leaving that there. All right, another pack of Wonders. Let's go. Let's find something cool, man. Spurl says, that's my therapy. I just feel like I came back from the spa. Sheba, yeah. The, like pancakes, the little pancake meal or whatever. All right, do we got a techno historian? Or no techno historian. Okay, so put those off to the side. No technos. No techno historians to add to the collection. All the commons that we have seen, that's all good. All right, so, I mean, this guy looks, every time I see this one, I'm like, this guy looks so epic. It's crazy that this is just a common. But we got all the foil commons. We got all them foil commons. Oh, we got a foil rare. Nice. Divine Conduit. Okay. 2 cost. Copy the last spell you played this round if it's in the Abyss. Banish this and that spell. So basically, copy the last spell you played if it's in your graveyard, and then exile both of them. And It doesn't cost you an action if you're attuned to boundless. You literally just have to have a boundless land out. That's dope. And the bigger question is it a foil rare I need for my foil collection? And the answer is... No, I need Divine Breach. I have Divine Conduit. Okay. Well, now I have another foil rare for my traders. And then we got a formless foil too. Nice! And it might be common, but it's a land. And that makes it more relevant. So this is Fortress Orcscar. When you... Oh, this is... Every orbital has a land of this type, where when you play your third land, you can untap this. And the way it works in this game is when you tap something, you can only tap it once, right? So basically, you put this out, you use it to get another action, and then when you play your third land, boom, this thing untaps. So it becomes a double use land. And considering how scarce reusing tap abilities are, get back! Get back! Back up, camera. What are you doing? Why won't you back up? Why won't you listen to me? There we go. Then we got an epic Skyrake Gearhawk. So this is a 5-cost, 6 power. Tap it for free to create a Sky Sword token equipment item in an adjacent realm with equipped wonder gets +3. The first time equipped wonder attacks in this realm, portal another target wonder in this realm to realm 1. Oh, sweet. That's actually pretty dope. You beef up and you can kick a guy down the lane. Get the hell out of here. That's all right. Oh, fuck. We got a mythic. This is a... Yo, Tool. You did well, buddy. You picked a good one. You picked a good one. We got a fucking foil classic rare. We got a formless foil. We got an epic rare and a fucking mythic all in the same pack. That's ridiculous. So, this is Rage of the Ancients. 10 cost, name a class, double the power wonders you control of that class this round, and get 2 free attacks. You have normally 3 actions a turn. So you can attack 3 times or cast spells or whatever. That's it. You can only ever have 3 attacks. That's 2 extra attacks on top of name a class. So like classes are things like Knight, Blacksmith, and double the strength of your dudes. That's awesome for some tribal goodness. This is a good pack. This is a good pack. Tool, you done good, buddy. You done good. You made the right choice. The winning choice. I'm good with that. Oh, Thompson with the video game super sticker going in for a spin. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Bump, 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 bump. Sheba, yeah, you like them pancakes, right? Eat them with a regular sandwich. It's a McGriddle. We can get sausage with it, right? Oh, I mean, you can actually go give me the pancake deal and get like a sausage McMuffin. Oh, no. Turtles. Oh, okay. Well, we're going from Wonders into Turtle Town. Into Turtle Town. Juglum, you like that artwork? Hell yeah, bro. Damn right it was, Andrew. That was a kick-ass pack. All right. Turtle time. How many cards do you have in your deck of Wonders? 50 cards, bro. 50 card deck, and you can play 3 copies of a secondary, 2 copies of a primary, 1 copy of a legendary. All right, we got the farting bug. We got an elephant. We got a stupid surveillance camera. We got a robot factory. We got one of the few things that actually looks like a Magic the Gathering card. It just looks like an angel. Just looks like an angel. Then we got a robot guy throwing a turtle around. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. God. A food cat mutant, ice cream cat, ice cream kitty. He's made out of ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is bullshit. Death in the Family. Yeah, I mean, that's what this set feels like, right? Yamamoto, Hashimoto, Splinter Goto. Oh, let's shred the Narnar on our skateboards, big boys. Let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Look at this, guys. Look at this artwork, and you tell me who you think the main character is in this one. Because your eyes are drawn to Fat Legs Pig Lady. Fat Pig Lady, right? But instead, it's actually this right up here. See this one right here? This is the main character of the card. All this stuff. This is the actual character. This is Jenica. This is Jenica. This is Sparta. Party, dude! Party! Rock on, party, bro! 1 green enchantment class. When it enters, each player creates a food token. Level 2, whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Level 3, whenever one or more of your opponents are attacked, up to 1 target attacking creature gets +X/+X till end of turn. Rex is the number of cards in your hand. Yeah! He's there in front of a big screen TV and a disco. Woo! Is he playing DDR? Oh my god, he's playing fucking DDR. He's playing Dance Dance Revolution. That's why it's glowing below his feet, boys. There's not enough bleach for my eyes or my soul, boys. When the evil shredder attacks, Mike's gonna have a heart attack. I wanna cry now. All right. Kitsune's technique. I played this in my deck today and almost ran somebody out of cards. 6 mana instant with sneak for 2. Target opponent mills half their library, rounded up. I used this with the Fart and Bug. I bounced the Fart and Bug back to my hand and then played it again, and then it triggered its own disappear ability, and I milled half their deck. A foil elephant, a foil Dimension X, and mutagen/mutant. That uncommon guy who makes mutants and makes them indestructible is so dumb. That stupid guy who looks like he's from the Cats musical is so dumb. It's so dumb. Hey, fireman in the house saying, hope you had a great day. I just got back from the pre-releases. Thanks, buddy. I hope you had a great day too. I suffered through a pre-release. I made it. You're the new lord of the board, and it's time for a wheel spin. It's time for a wheel spin. All right, let's go. Bump, 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 bump. Boing! Oh, fireman, you unwashed monkey fuck. You have landed on insult. You probably loved the pre-releases because you smell like fucking turtles from a pet store. Just all aquatic and weird. No matter what time of day it is, doesn't matter if you just came into the shower, you got the stink of turtles that have just been hanging out in their own crap and undigested food because, you know, they drop the food pellets into the water for the turtles. You probably got some weird fucking disease that gives you those little long neck marks on the side there, bro. And you probably got a weird shaped face like a snapping turtle. So that would explain why you were so happy about the fucking turtle thing. And they call him Fireman because everybody who sees him wishes he was on fire, man. Get it? Get it? They wish he was on fire and they could put him out with a fucking chain. Bam! You look like your face was on fire and somebody put it out with a chain, man. VT? More like VD. Am I right? Your dick is super diseased, bro. It probably looks like an old shriveled turtle with weird ridges. Oh, take that, fireman, you fucking bastard. Oh. Rask, how about a deal? You do $10, but if I pull an overgrown tomb, I have to mail it to you. No, here's the deal. You do $10, and I don't even do a spin, and I just take your money and go like this. That's the deal. That's the deal. You want an overgrown tomb? Come to my house, lick my fucking taint, go all the way up inside the fucking hole and give it a swirl, and I still won't give you shit. That's how that works. I keep everything. What you get from me is my love and joy. Fireman just had an amazing insult bestowed upon him. So yeah, no, you don't get free nothing. You don't get free nothing. No, that's the deal. That's the deal. That wasn't an insult. That was a proposition, boys. Don't get confused. I didn't insult him at any point. I told him what he could do and what would happen. So that's not a free insult. But I get how people who aren't using their full cognitive capacity might think that. And now you're like, but that's an insult technically. Cling to it then, boys. Cling to it. Cling to the scraps if you can't afford the real thing. Fireman got the real deal. Spurl got the real deal. If you need to fucking jerk off into a ham sandwich and tell yourself it's a woman, I can't do nothing about that, right? I can't do nothing about that. But I do get another juice box. I do get another juice box. People can't even tell what an insult is. Like, do you guys think that if I tell a woman to lick my balls and then fucking work my hole, that's an insult? That's not an insult. That's just telling her what she's going to be doing with her evening, right? And they're happy. They're happy they get to do that. They're happy they get to do that. So defective. That's funny. Like Sam Sandwich. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Andrew, you were going to go to the pre-release today, but you fell asleep and didn't wake up in time, so you missed it. You think you dodged a bullet? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Fireman's over there just laughing to himself about all his turtle-themed insults that he got, doing it the right way, living the best life. Living the best life. Juggum says, it might be olive love to you, but to me it's Betty. Watch out for them olive pits, bro. Doomblade today was the last Turtles pre-release. I doubt there'll be enough people for a pre-release tomorrow. I doubt it. It seems unlikely. If there is, there'll only be like 8 people. It will be as small as the one was today. I mean, they do have one scheduled, but I don't know if there'll be enough turnout for it. Spurl said, why did Wizards ruin Lily's story? Because they wanted to go from they wanted to lean into the marketing that was going on with everything, where it's like, hey, women are awesome and can do no wrong. Woman power. But it's like, yo, she's a powerful necromancer pursuing her own goals. Like, no, Lily's a good girl now. She was always a good girl. She was always a good girl. She was always good. She's a good person. No, she definitely just didn't use corpses for her own amusement and stuff and have them transport her around. So yeah, the same reason they do a lot of their dumb stuff, where they're just like, oh, it's marketing. It's marketing. Doomblade, I don't think there'll be enough people to actually have one fire off, buddy. It would be funny, but I don't think there'd be enough to have them fire off. Bum, 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 bum. Fireman, you haven't said shit since you got your insult. Was it so good that you went catatonic, bro? It can't be. Sometimes people get thrown off by the insults, right? But that's when it's their first time. And it wasn't his first time. So it can't be that. It can't be that. All right, Spurl, let's go. And yes, Spurl, I feel you. I feel you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Woo! Cowabunga bow! Fireman says, it was great. Damn right it was. You damn right it was. You were gloried. You were gloried. So yeah, Doomblade, it's a funny idea, but no. You shouldn't bother. You shouldn't bother with that. You can if you want to torture me with turtles, your chance is now with the wheel stream while it's on the wheel before it gets thrown off, right? That's it. You're better off just going that route. It would be, if there was enough people it would be a funny gag, genuinely. And Hunter would get Jason, as you call him, would get a big fucking kick out of it. Apparently, I'm not even putting the camera face down for this one. What if there isn't and you show up and it fires off because you're the last person they need to start it? I'm not going to... Look, if you want to do it, then just fucking do it. If you're going to fucking do it, then just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off and fucking do it, you bitch. Just do it then. Just fucking do it. Who cares? Nothing means anything. There's no peace for me. Null group biological assets. What a stupid name. What a dumb name. Oh, God, the pizzas. The fucking pizzas. The pizzas, bro. The pizzas. There you go. All right. Bebor, Stockmans, make your move. Please negate all of this, April. Please take that cord and jam it straight up my butthole. Ice Cream Cat. Foot Ninjas. Wingnut. This card's named after me now because I've lost my mind. I'm a wingnut now. Bespoke Bow. Here's your stick, dickhead. Donatello. Oh, God, I haven't even seen this before. What is this horse shit? Splinter Rat. Radical Rat. Radical. 2 hybrid black and a white. Or 2 hybrid white-black, I should say, in 1. For a 2/4 legendary mutant ninja rat, if an ability of a ninja creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. 1 blue and 1 target ninja can't be blocked this turn. The first rule of the ninjas, do no harm. Unless you need to do harm. Then do lots of harm. What did I do to deserve this, man? What did I do to deserve this? Can we do it upside down again? Yeah, there we go. Flip them upside down. Oh, good. We got a foil farter. We got a foil farter, and you can see streaks all along it, too. Great. Great. Low-quality foil farting. That's what we're here for. Illegitimate business. Illegitimate magic set. Illegitimate horse shit. Murph, what's the drama about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Bro, I've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pre-release disaster video. I have a whole sheet of problems. There are multiple card quality issues. There's problems with the fucking dice. One of the dice that I got literally is missing the inking and the stamping. It's fucked. Oh, it's green screen. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, I have a whole list of issues, including Lorwyn promos. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. My friend made a joke. He's like, man, I'm glad all these cards are textured. He's like, every card's textured because you can feel the fucking grit. The grit. Double Strike showing me damaged cards. They're all banged up along the edges. The foils are warping like crazy. Just trash. Just trash. Yeah, man, they did Liliana wrong, bro. She was way cooler as just like I'm an evil necromancer. And then they're like, no, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. When they leaned into that whole girl power thing, like when they did Dominaria, what was it, the Brothers War story or Dominaria? One of them where like every single faction was led by a strong, powerful woman. There's a strong, powerful woman whose only flaw is they don't believe in how strong and powerful they are. You just gotta believe in yourself, girlfriend. And like that was, Amalia was supposed to be the hero of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan stuff, right? They slapped Kellen on top of it because they went, hey, it turns out our marketing isn't working and we need to just kind of jam some more dudes in there. So can you shove Kellen in there, please? Fuck you, Doomblade. Don't even, man. Don't even. Don't even, you ball bag. I didn't even get to go to a Lorwyn pre-release. I can't have to go to 3 Turtles pre-releases. That can't be reality. That can't. That can't. Hunter sent me a Facebook message last night, apparently, that I did not see. And it said, he's like, hey, it looks like you're going to a second pre-release, huh, buddy? I was like, Sperl, the Raven Man, her selling herself to demon shit was so cool. Yeah. The chain veil, cursing Garuk, all of it. And then she's just like, sees like two random people get crushed by rocks or something like that. And then she's like, oh, actually, I'm a good girl who cares about everybody. What? Yeah, now she cries in front of the mirror. Why, Gideon? Why'd you do it, Gideon? Why'd you pick me, Gideon? I don't deserve it, Gideon. Gideon's like, I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to die. But, whatever. Andrew can't get a bunch of Lorwyn pre-release packs. That's all gone. Lorwyn sold like gangbusters. People loved Lorwyn. They snapped it all up. And because Wizards makes farts out a new set every fucking week and a half, there's supply issues for everything. The only things that are readily available is crap nobody wants. Do you want Spider-Man? Well, good news. You can web sling it all the way up, bro. You can sling a ding dang dong. No, Doomblade, I refuse to believe it. I do not accept this reality. So yeah, like no, there's definitely no Lorwyn pre-release kits left, bro. None. My friend was happy, wanted to collect all the different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle dice, the 4 different variations. So I just tossed over the ones that I got. I was like, here's the orange one, here's the purple one, or whatever, because whatevs. Whatevs. Sheba, the only collector pack that didn't sell at your LGS was Avatar, which is strange, but you never watch it, so whatever. I mean, it's surprising to me that Spider-Man would sell it, but Avatar wouldn't, you know? Nico agreed. It is tragic. It is tragic. Ask Connor. Oh, Doomblade, you're a dick, man. Why? Why, bro? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Now I got Cowabunga again tomorrow? I don't know, Sheba. It's just that just seems weird. The just not having Avatar feels weird. It feels weird. Oh, I had more fun mopping my fucking floors today than playing in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pre-release. Mopping my floors is more satisfying. Mopping my floors is more satisfying. Bell Falcons says, jokes on you, Doomblade. Saving that for the next pre-release. Gonna use that for Strixhaven. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Call the cops? They can't do nothing. Hello, officer. So there's this guy on the internet, and like, I want him to go in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like, now he's saying he won't because he's gonna go do the magic school. Hello? Hello? Oh, wait, this is my hand. That's Doomblade. That's him. That's him. Juggling the picture looked cool. You know I still had fun. Everybody left early. Multiple of my friends left early to go and play Slay the Spire. They dropped out of the pre-release. Like, you want to come play Slay the Spire? And I was like, no, I got other stuff to do today, boys. Other stuff to do today. Doomblade, if there's not enough people for the pre-release, he'd just give me, I'll just end up with the pre-release kit. I know how it would go. I can already picture it. If there's not enough people for the pre-release, you'd be like, here's your pre-release kit, and here's the packs you would have gotten. So you don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about that because it equals a pre-release kit plus 2 extra packs. That's how it'll go. Where's the ball bag faced loot? Right here. Right here. Mamba in Vancouver at your LGS, they have 70 to 80 spots for each Turtles pre-release time slot. Only 8 to 20 people registered. I believe that. Yesterday's pre-release was like 20 some odd people. Today's was like 800%. What up, Goddard? How's it going, buddy? You showed up just for the end, son. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. But here you go. Here's a summary of what you missed. This is what you missed. Pizza bullshit. Pizza bullshit. Andrew, what do I think of Tom Felton pushing wonders? I think that, yeah, I mean, the celebrity angle is an interesting one where you hire celebrities to promote your game, but also put their likenesses into your game as actual in-world characters. So instead of going, here's a guy who was in Harry Potter, we're doing Harry Potter. It's, here's this actor, he is this character in our world. So that is an interesting concept. I do not know exactly the level of draw it will have, because one of the things I've noticed looking at his posts is there's tons of women fawning over him, but there's not a ton of women who are really like full on into TCGs and stuff like that. So I really don't know what the like conversion rate is, but obviously anything that gets you attention and gets people talking about your game is going to be a net positive. There's no question about that. Just the fact that you're bringing it up here, right? So it's an interesting experiment, and it's something I knew they were going to do. I didn't know specifically. Actually, I mean, first of all, I was told, yo, we're going to be bringing celebrities into the game. When I went to the first Shattering a year ago, basically, they were like, hey, can you just not say things that we tell you that are secret so people don't know? And I'm like, of course. I've kept tons of secrets about different games and stuff and Magic that people have shared with me or whatever. When somebody tells me shit in confidence, I keep it in confidence. So I knew they were doing celebrity stuff. And then I found out which celebrities like months before it was actually fully announced, right? So I got an inside line. I get to know stuff ahead of time, right? So I actually know some other people that they're going to be bringing on board. So they're definitely swinging for the fences with this concept. We'll see how it pays off, you know? What up, Steel? Just saying hello. You were here for half the stream. Well, hello and goodbye. It's time to go, my friends. I guess tomorrow we'll get back together, maybe if there's another Turtles pre-release and talk about Turtles, or there'll be some aspect of it, I'm sure. Cowabunga. Cowabunga. Thanks for coming, guys. See you later.